you guys so much. First, I'm sort of saying happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I just want to get right to it because let me tell you something. A lot of people, as growing up, you learn certain things, you see certain things. Let me tell you something. Valentine's Day is not for people who only is, in a relationship, significant other. You're married, engaged, or your boyfriend or girlfriend. It's not only meant for that. I feel like Valentine's Day is meant to, tell people that, that you love them and you care about them, and if you're single on Valentine's Day, it does not matter. Just, find it within yourself, love yourself even more. Tell your friends, your coworkers you care about, happy Valentine's Day. You love them, you appreciate them for doing this for you, Today's Valentine's Day. Today is me and my fiance's 1 year of engagement. Last year, Valentine's Day, he proposed to me. So right now, we are in California. We'll be back Sunday. So, you see by the title. Wait, before I get started, let me tell you something. If you're not my love on my channel, you get loves. I call you guys loves. We always love. Love always wins. So if you want to be one of my supporters, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share the love. Spread positivity and peace. I'm all about positivity. Positive vibes and everything, inspirational, motivational. This channel is all about positivity, learning and growing, educating the next person. That's what my channel is about. So if you're all about that, welcome, family. I love you. So, see by the title, the video is about how love is supposed to feel and be. Because you guys know, the most important thing, the number one thing that hurts me is when people constantly hurt themselves and not wanting to hurt themselves. So I really want to make this video like how love is supposed to feel and be. How love is supposed to be recuperated, especially on Valentine's Day. And when I say love, it means anything in being love, like in a relationship, friend relationship, coworker. It does not mean, intimately in relationship with that person. Just want to make that clear. Okay? So let's get right into it. Let me tell you something. Love is not supposed to be forced, manipulated, mistreated, abused. Let me tell you something. And no, love is not supposed to be changeable as negatively. When I say changeable as negatively, it should not be to the point, love should not feel or be to the point that you are losing yourself in that relationship, no matter what relationship it should be. That is not what love should feel like. How love should be, how should it feel like, how it should be recuperated. Let me tell you something. Growth. You learn something from that person. What can you take from that person? Share. Grow together. Get what I'm trying to say? That person, you both should uplift one another. Support one another. And if that relationship, you guys are both not doing that, it is too negative, you guys are not doing that, that is not how love should feel and be. Let me tell you something. What love takes, takes two. It takes two to tango. It is not one. If you're one person who's doing all the work, let me tell you something, sweetie. Red flag. Love takes two. It takes two to tango. It is not one. It's not 50-50. It's 100 and 100. Let me tell you something. If you feel like you're 50 and your person has 100, maybe you need time, okay, what do I need to do better? Communicate with your partner and tell them, okay, I feel like this. So from there, you guys should come to agreement to, come to a solution. Okay, what should we do? You're feeling down. What should we do? Figure out why. Why are you feeling down? It's something that I did. Talk through it. The thing is, with this generation, we come so compliant, and communication, let our egos get the best of us. We want to build stuff inside. Let me tell you something. That is wrong. You know what I'm trying to say? Because when you build stuff inside, you're not sharing with your partner how you feel. And then anger comes on. And then you blow up. And then when your partner blows up, they're just like, oh, you're all mad and blown up at me. But the thing is, when someone blows up at you and they're angry, that is hurt and pain they're carrying inside. So instead of you swimming down to your level, maybe you should calm down just like them. Come back and be like, okay, I realized you were so angry. What did I do something wrong? Did someone do something wrong? I want you to help me, talk better, communicate better with me. And communication comes with comprehension, understanding. Instead of just, want to get your point across, listen to that person, listen to them, listen to how they feel. You never know what any person is going through, So let me tell you something. If you are in a relationship, anything to do it, and you feel like you're loved, you have to teach them, you have to beg them to show them how to love and respect you. Let me tell you, it is a difference. It's different than helping them, and like molding them and showing them. But it's doing it 24/7. You shouldn't have to choose and prove to people how to treat you and respect you. They should know that they should know that before you even get in a relationship. They should know that. A part of relationship and growing in love, you're supposed to grow together, support one another, uplift one another. And if one of y'all are down, that's why the other person is there. If both of you guys are down, wait till y'all both cool down. Wait till, you guys are just better inside, that you guys can go back to each other and talk to each other. Just be adults. But let me tell you something. Listen to that person. Love that person. Let them know that you care about them, that they're not alone. And you're sorry for making them feel that way. A lot of us do not think before we speak, and we need to. Okay, when someone gets you mad or they get you angry, instead of stooping down to a level and making them have a bad day, let them know. When you're angry, let me tell you, I always tell people to not speak out of anger, because you say something that you do not regret and you probably cannot take back. Okay, so how love is supposed to be, how love is supposed to feel. Let me tell you something. I love love. I love being in love. Love is beautiful. Love is magical. It's a great feeling. When you love someone, you learn new things. You grow that you didn't even know about yourself. That person's like your better half. The person helps you grow and see stuff in a better light that you never even known. That's how love's supposed to be and feel. Yes, you have your times that you argue, that all day you argue within an hour, but you have to be that bigger person. You have to step back and be like, okay, what can we change? What can we do better? Because I don't want to argue 24/7. There's different levels of argument, but don't argue to the point that you disrespect one another and call each other out each other's name. That is not right. Okay, because once you call each other out your name, you lose respect for that person. So let me tell you something. Love not supposed to be forced, not supposed to be mistreated, not supposed to be manipulated over and over, trying to manipulate that person, to not go outside and do this and just want to be caught up with you. Let me tell you something. Any relationship you are in, as long as you both agree, as long as you both happy with the decision that you guys both make, it is okay. But if you're in a relationship and that person's telling you to not go outside, not do that, open your mouth. Open your voice. Speak up for yourself. If you do not like that, let me tell you something. You guys need to come to a solution together. Okay, what can we both agree on? That's what it takes. It takes two. Like I told my fiance, like a certain way we want to raise our kids. If he was telling me, no, I don't want my kids to have no iPads, or no learning tools when they get, when they get little kids. I told him, I seen when little kids would play with the learning plans. I love when they do that. I want my kids to do that. And he was saying, my mom is a teacher. They don't need that. But listen, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's right, blah, blah. I still want my kids to have learning plans. The thing is with that, now instead of us, him to say, okay, I'm just going to agree with you can do that. Or me saying, okay, I'm going to agree with you can do that. You know what we're doing? We're going to come to a solution together, an agreement. Okay, the kid, our baby could have a learning pad only for this much hours, for 2 hours and 1 hour a day. That's what we could do. That's what I'm talking about, agreeing and finding a solution. It's never one-sided. You know why it's never one-sided? Because it's both of you in a relationship. I always tell my man, no matter what, Key and Drew, we're one, we're a team. And let me tell you, if you don't work as a team and remember that it's not you in this relationship, it will make a very good difference. So let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you have to force that person to care about you and to love about you and to respect you, and that person is not putting in any effort to make it better, the actions, I always say actions speak louder than words. I don't care if they buy you 20 million roses and they say I love you and be with you the rest of my life. That's just all words. Actions gotta match his words, the words gotta match his actions. That's what I'm telling you. Stop trying to stay with that person because you have so many memories together. It's so hard for you to let go. That's the thing. You're holding on to something that needs to be let go. You cannot repair something that's already been broken. You cannot fix. Let me tell you something. First off, you cannot fix, change, and do better for a person and help that person. They do not want to help themselves. Do you hear me? You cannot fix or change someone who does not want to do it themselves. You're going to hurt yourself doing that. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Stop. Let me tell you, if you're crying, you're laying there, and you think that you deserve better, baby, you deserve better. Stop putting yourself through that. You have your whole life ahead of you. I'm talking to you for someone who would let the same person mistreat you, disrespect you, and you crying at night and saying, why can't, is it me? Let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship and you have to think, is it me? Did I do something wrong? Baby, know your worth. Stop doing that to yourself. I know it's hard. I know that. But you need to know that your happiness matters. You deserve to be happy. You should not ever have to beg or force someone to show you how to love and respect you. That should come naturally. When I say that, you see that person's like, I do not want to lose you. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm going to have to do. Relationship takes two. If you're the only one doing it, that is a red sign to leave. And if you continue to stay, you are doing this to yourself. You know why? Because you are broken. You staying with someone like that, you're going to break yourself and continue to hurt yourself. I know it's hard, but you got to get out the relationship and grow and love yourself and work yourself every single day, so you can never settle for less, because you never ever should show, force, or manipulate anyone to love you and be in love with you. You never should show them. Don't have to show them. You know what I'm trying to say? Show them how to love and respect you. That should come naturally. Understand how they're raised and how they brought up. They didn't know how to do that. That's why you guys talk about it. You won't know unless you talk about it. Get what I'm trying to say? So for this Valentine's Day, if you're with someone, you constantly have to repeat yourself, and they're not changing, doing better. When I say that, their actions, they're not trying to improve and do better. And I always say, as long as you're trying, I'm staying. You know why? Because no one can change overnight. It's little pieces of step. Take it day by day. But if they're not, if you tell them constantly, like, I'm tired of doing this, you continue to hurt me, you keep doing this, you keep telling them that, and months go by, still the same shit, leave for you. Work on you. Love yourself whole again. That's what all I'm saying. This Valentine's Day, if you want someone that you should not be with, let me tell you, you should not be with. If you have to think about 24/7, like 3 times or more of the week, I deserve better, and you cry yourself to sleep, and you thinking like you're the problem, baby, don't do that to yourself. I know it's hard. I've been there. But I want love. But I know I can feel that person loves me. That I know that he's not perfect yet, but he is trying. And we're both trying. We're both patient enough, and could be impatient at times, to help each other grow. But I want that love that I don't have to doubt myself. I want that love that I look at that person, be like, you make a part of me better because of how you love me, and I never had that love before. I want that love. When I say I love you, my heart and inside myself just don't even want to let you go, because I know that you're the best thing that happened to me. I say the best thing that happened to me is you take the good out of me. You make me want to do better for myself. You make me want to do better for others. I want that love that is not forced. I want that love that when you have that love, I love that person, that you know they both feel the same. I want that love when you say I love that person, that you know it's not forced, manipulated. I want that love that it took a foundation to grow as one another. I want that love that when you say marriage, that you'll be the person for the rest of your life. It is not how the generation is now. It is true love that you work together. I want that love that continues to make me a better person and love who I am today. I want that love that is not forced. I want the love that I deserve. I want the love. That's how love is supposed to be and feel. It's supposed to grow, supposed to learn. You're supposed to be building up. And if you're the only person building up a relationship, it is time for you to go. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day, love. And don't let anyone disturb your love, disturb your peace. And when I say don't stoop down to their level, so don't change your heart for them because they hurt you so much. If you're in a relationship and you're changing to somebody that you're not trying to not be yourself anymore, please leave that relationship. Do it for you. And if you're in a domestic violence relationship, this is not pertaining to anything that I'm saying, because I know that you guys had to take certain protocols and steps to leave. I love you all, and everyone deserves to be loved fully, that they deserve. So please work on you and know your worth. If you're someone who's struggling to sustain relationship, the person continue to hurt you or anything, learn from your past mistakes, learn from your exes. You got your whole life ahead of you. Don't stay with that same person who's constantly mistreats you and walk all over you. I love you. So this Valentine's Day, do some self-reflect. Just work on you, know your worth, so you can never settle for less. I love you, loves. And remember, love comes naturally. Love is learned. It's grown. And love is magical. It's amazing. And once you have that love, you know that person loves you for you. You will know. I promise you, you will know.